If you're watching this video, it's probably because you're looking for a new build change. You may have looked at Extreme Burn 2.0, Hundy 500. Either you have it right now or you're looking for something different. Well, this new release from Diamond Jim Tyler, 10 Grand Prix, is that something different you might be looking for? My full review is coming up. Hey, welcome back. My name's Alan, and today we're going to be taking a look at and reviewing 10 Grand Prix by Diamond Jim Tyler. Make sure you watch the video the whole way through, because at some point in the video I'll be announcing a giveaway to get your own free copy of 10 Grand Prix. In build changes like Hundy 500 or Extreme Burn 2.0, you change a couple of ones, usually about 5 ones and 2 $500 bills. But if you want to go completely ridiculous and over the top, why not turn $101 bills into $100 bills? In the sake of transparency and ethics, yes, Diamond Jim Tyler and I are friends. He did give me this review copy for free, and he is sponsoring the giveaway. Take all of that for what you will. It may color my opinion, but I told him, and I'll tell everybody out here watching this right now, I will give it an honest review. Anytime magicians come to me to review their product, I tell them I will give it an honest review. Not necessarily a favorable one, but my honest opinion. So if they're okay with that, then I'll be happy to review the product. It's by far the cheapest gimmick on the market for this kind of effect. When I say that, you may be thinking like, oh, Extreme Burn 2.0 or Hundy 500. Those are what, like 30 bucks on Penguin Magic? And this retails for $100. How is this cheaper than one of those? Well, I'll tell you. If you invest in something like Extreme Burn 2.0 or Hundy 500, you can get the DVD and the instructions for $30, but then you have to construct the gimmick yourself with real actual money, and it'll cost you around somewhere about 650 bucks to do that. So if you take the $650 plus the $30 you spend on the DVD, you're looking at about $680 to perform the effect. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't necessarily have 700 bucks just laying around that I can make into a gimmick and just have to do whenever I want. I've performed Hundy 500 and Extreme Burn, the first one, and there were times where, hey, guess what? It's kind of light for gigs this month. I guess I'm going to have to take my gimmick apart and actually use the money. 10 Grand Prix is not real money, but it looks as close as you can get legally. Diamond Jim had these printed through a company that makes Hollywood-level, Hollywood-grade fake bills. Here's the other thing I really like about 10 Grand Prix is that it's extremely easy to learn. It's not complicated. There's not a lot of steps. There's not a lot of actual practice that you really need to do to understand how to use the gimmick. Truth be told, I haven't even watched Diamond Jim's instructional video on this because I don't think you really need to. I also have to admit that it fooled me. It did. I thought it was using some principles that I knew of, and I was like, yeah, I think that's that. But then whenever I watched the routine, I second-guessed myself and went, no, that can't be what he's doing. So it's very powerful. It's very fooling for a magician. For lay people, they don't even stand a chance. It's extremely easy to perform. The reset is practically instant. There's basically no reset. So some things that people are going to ask, can you hand out this for examination? No, you can't hand it out for examination, but let's think about this for a second, guys. Before that, we score points off for that. If you had $10,000, would you hand that around to strangers to examine? No, you sure wouldn't. Why would you do that? If you did that and got stolen, you deserve for it to be stolen. If it were me and I just made $10,000 appear, I'd put it in my pocket and then hope I don't meet anybody on the way to the parking lot. Okay, so I've said some really nice things about 10 Grand Prix, but what are some of the things that I don't like? Well, it's a stack of bills, and they're standard size bills, so it's a little awkward with pocket management. If you're trying to walk around this in your pocket, you really better be wearing a jacket with an inner breast pocket that you can pull this out of and dedicate that pocket just to this effect. The bills are made out of a high quality paper, but it's not real money. So even though it's very high quality paper, they will wear out with time. That's something that'll happen. If you perform this every day for years, the paper is going to wear out. It's going to start to look kind of grungy, and the edges are going to get smooshed, and that's what happens with old paper. In that case, you probably will eventually have to replace 10 Grand Prix. But so what? For the same price as doing a $100 bill switch with a thumb tip, you can buy this whole thing and make it look like you have made $10,000 appear. One other thing you have to pay attention to is this piece right here is a little bit fragile. This is a $10,000 band. It's paper, and it is in a place that could get worn out pretty quickly. Hacks that I've heard for it were just putting some clear plastic tape on there, just some transparent tape, some magic tape, to help reinforce the paper. If you don't want to do that, I'm sure you can find these on Amazon or maybe even ask your local bank for some of these. Of course, 10 Grand Prix will look excellent on Zoom calls and Instagram posts, but it was designed to actually be performed in real life, so it's got you covered in both areas. So the good news is, for one lucky winner, you're not going to have to spend $100 to pick this up. You'll be able to get it for free. All you have to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and leave a comment down below telling me if you currently use a bill change and which one it is. And if you like this video, make sure you check out these guys too, especially the one that shows you how to do the $100 bill switch.